What is the maximum area? Don't know, let's find out. Area of a rectangle. Area of a rectangle is length times width, or base times height, however you want to word it. And so we're going to be dealing with that. Area is length times width, base times height. We'll talk about that again in a moment, but let's just look at the rest of the problem. In the first quadrant, under this graph, in one corner of the rectangle is the origin. So here's a graph. And this is the line -2/5 x plus 18. Okay, now graph it on Desmos if you really want to waste your time. But you know what this graph looks like, right? Y-intercept of 18. Where's 18? Just guess. Slope of -2/5 go down to over 5. It's going to be something like this. Let's extend that. There we go. Make it work. So I want to know the maximum area of the rectangle in the first quadrant that's under this graph, and one corner of the rectangle is the origin. So basically we're going to have a rectangle. There's a corner, and the corner is going to be somewhere on here, and I don't know where. And this is what our rectangle is going to look like. And I look at that rectangle and I say, you know what, maybe that's not the biggest rectangle area I could get. Maybe the biggest rectangle area would be, and I'm going to draw it again, maybe it would be, instead of what you can see a little bit through the paper there, maybe instead, maybe it's here. Maybe that's the largest. You know, I could slide that point anywhere I wanted to, and I'd always have a rectangle. So I don't know what it is, but I can figure it out. So we're going to figure it out. And here we go. This is an x value. This is a y value. And so the area of this rectangle is going to be x times y. Okay? Just x times y. Don't make it harder than it is. Since we have x times y as our area, and again, normally we'll be having great grammar. We're going to have two equations. One thing we do know, one thing we don't know. This is what we don't know, but they already told us what we do know. They said that y equals that. So we're going to say a equals x times -2/5 x plus 18. And we want the maximum area. Okay, based on what we have here, we're going to input an x and get out an area. They're asking for area, so they're asking for the output. So let's type it. I'm going to type exactly what I see right here, only I'm going to put y equals instead of a equals. So there we go. Y equals x -2/5 x plus 18. And I'm going to go to a standard viewing window. I see that we have a parabola situation going on here. Feel free to adjust your window. I'll do that on this one. I want to take my y's a little higher. Okay, nope, 20, let's go 200. There we go. And my x's could probably go a little further too. I'll go 100. Oh, there we go. I see it almost. Slide that down. There we go. I am looking for the maximum output because they asked for area. The input is 22.5. The output is 202.5. So the area is 202.5. Okay.